This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Hello, it's Danielle Fishel.
Ryder Strong.
And Will Friedle from Pod Meets World.
Does Friendly have a taste? If it does, it's probably like Hello's peppermint-flavored anti-plaque and whitening toothpaste.
Brush away plaque, show tartar who's boss, and remove surface stains to naturally whiten.
Hello's thoughtful and flavor-forward products make brushing your teeth feel like a confetti-filled bathroom dance party.
So say hello to Hello with the always cruelty-free, never tested on animals toothpaste that's made to spread smiles.
Visit HelloProducts.com and let Hello add some everyday yay into your life.
iHeart presents the Big Three Playoffs. This Sunday, the remaining 4 teams battle to make the championship in the most physical, fierce, and competitive basketball league in the world. The action starts with the Big Three Monster Energy Celebrity Game. Then Dwight Howard and his Ellie Ryan take on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J Chicago Triplets. The finale will see popular Miami 305 with stars MVP Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson take on Nancy Lieberman's Dallas Power. Who will make it to the Big Three Championship? The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, only on CBS.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance, it keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com. Lenovo. Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
And boom! Common man, no show pep, no solid plan. Spins a yarn, begins a tale. The esoteric approach won't fail. Tune in, it's time for Common Man. Common man, charms the housewives like no one can. What'd you shoot? Where'd we play? Non-stop nonsense on deck today. Tune in, it's time for Common Man.
Oh boy! Why should anybody aspire to be a common man, an average man? Do you realize what it means to be average? That means you're the best of the lousiest, and the lousiest of the best. Now, if we demand more and more for producing less and less, while the have-not nations encourage and inspire and indeed require hard work and maximum effort, if we deify the common men while they encourage and reward the uncommon ones, well, the end result of such a lopsided race as that is too obvious to require elaboration.
I mean, it's like, hello?
Minnesota State Fair grandstand band shell where bands are in their musical career mind.
Victory formation.
Time for 2 more questions, guys.
Seen enough out of Cousins, Paul. Put him on ice.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
Rosa, you don't know nothing.
I'm a fraud.
Yes.
That.
He's the clown from Brown. He's the fourth in the north. This is the common man, Dan Cole.
Please, stop. No, go ahead. Do it again. Thank you. Ack, and Dak is your password for tomfoolery and skullduggery. It'll also gain you admittance into a meeting of the Loyal Order of Water Buffalo. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. It won't get you into the Minnesota State Fair. If you try to use that and walk through the gate by just saying ack, they'll take you to the side and they will beat you with large sticks on your kidneys until you urinate blood. That wouldn't be fun now, would it? Welcome to our continuing coverage of the Minnesota State Fair. This is year number...
No idea.
I've been here since 95 at the fair, so where would that...
That would be 31?
30 years. 95 to
32.
We're not much
94 to 25.
It's 30 years. We're not very 95. I said 95.
Oh, I thought you said 94.
No. I know on the air this sounds like this place is a well-oiled machine and just runs smooth as silk. If this place sometimes, if you knew what was going on behind the scenes, we don't even have any idea who's running the board for the show.
No idea.
Just nobody going to show up. It's in. I put it firmly on in the lap of the programming department. The program director, demands that we be out here. You got to be out here. You got to be out here as many days as you can. Yet he doesn't even know we're the Minnesota State Fair. He thinks it's in Columbia Heights rather than Falcon Heights. He never comes out to visit. But we have to be here. I guess that's what's good to be. You know what? He's king, and he's got a lot to do back at the radio station, and so we're all happy to be here. When I first walked in the gate, I didn't know if I was at the State Fair or Woodstock. I mean, does everybody smoke dope out in the open now? Is that really just what people do? Because back when I was a dope smoker in my Haight-Ashbury days, man, you had to hide that stuff because it was illegal. You couldn't just be walking around, and it's just like it seems like I was waiting for Jimi Hendrix and the Star Spangled Banner to crank open or something like that.
Young, wild, and free now.
Oh, yeah. So what? We get drunk. So what? We smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. What's the next part?
So what? We go out. That's how it's supposed to be.
We're young and wild and free. We'll work on that. That'll be one of those. They'll put it in the anthology CD of Tennessee and Common. That was take number 1. You know how they do that?
Sure, yeah.
These bands, they'll have like 40 takes and they'll use one or a couple and splice it together. That'll be our take number 1 where we didn't have it quite right. Well, that's all I got for today. Thanks for showing up. We do appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, there! If you are driving by, thank you very much. We appreciate that. We do like that. So Rosen is so worried about. Well, I don't know if he's a fraud. We know that, but he talks about how much he has this utter disdain for the fair because nobody's ever had to spend more time at the state fair than Rosen himself.
Yeah.
Of course, ask any of the 4-H people who show up days before with their pig, their goat, their horse, or their cow, and they're here 24 hours a day for 12 days, 13, 14 days. He has some
sweating, dirty.
Yeah, cleaning animals and hosing manure down a drain, and he has to come here and just deliver a 3-minute sportscast twice. So he was.
Yeah, but you don't know how often he gets recognized on his way out there.
That's the thing. He does. He gets recognized by everybody, and. But he showed up shortly after I did because he said he was afraid he wouldn't find a parking spot. So he's here somewhere in the Minnesota State Fairgrounds, probably being recognized by people. But he will join us at 2 o'clock.
Right now, I guarantee he's visiting some people from Channel 4 so then he can name drop them when he comes here at 2 o'clock. Yeah, I saw Frank and Amelia earlier.
That's a distinct possibility.
I saw Chris Schaefer.
It's how he likes to roll. He'll join us just before 2 o'clock today. And that's really, we kind of keep it kind of low key on the first day of the Minnesota State Fair, but we have a blockbuster. Okay. We have a handful of good guests, right? Coming up, we've got Michael Russo's coming up a week from Friday. Brian Oak will be with us.
Russo will be next Thursday.
Yeah. Russo will be with us to talk a little Minnesota wild hockey and other related items. Also, we've got Ben Lieber. He'll be here on Monday, and Ben's only got a half hour for us. because he's a TV star now. So he'll come in, and my guess is he'll be looking at his watch like he'll be going like this.
Yep.
And he'll have one of his handlers going like this. Wrap it up. So he's scheduled for a half hour. We'll probably get 16, 17 minutes at the most, maybe only 13, 14. But he's with us Monday. And then how about this? The spokesperson, well, he doesn't really have any words, but the mascot for Jack Links is going to join us here. The Jack Links TV commercials? Well, that's Meat Sauce. Have you seen them? Thank you. They loved him at Jack. You know why they hired him for it? 2 reasons. One, no speaking part, and the second was they didn't have to furnish him a costume. Thank you. Meat Sauce will want to rip Rosen, so we'll probably we'll call it the Rip Rosen Hour.
Yeah.
Coming up, and that's at 2:00 on next Monday. Tomorrow, are we going to do the Get Your Own Show tomorrow?
We can. I mean, we can do that whenever we want. But
we might do it a couple of times. I can smell the dope. Who's smoking dope?
Yeah, I can smell it.
All right. Now, I haven't smoked dope in a long, long time, but that's Acapulco Gold. I can tell, yeah. You can just tell by the aroma. That's not Panama Red. That's Acapulco Gold is what it is. How many people prefer Acapulco Gold? Raise your hand or clap your hand.
Clap your hands.
How many people like Panama Red? Isn't Colombian red, too? I think Colombian's got a little red thing to it, too. So I can smell it. It's everywhere. And I guess it's at the point where the police aren't going to do anything about it, right? The police got enough to worry about. Your mama can't stop you from smoking dope. Your daddy can't stop you from smoking dope. The police can't stop you from smoking dope. So smoke them if you got them, I guess. I don't know. She's got blue hair. I like the hair. Yeah. Is that natural or? Well, I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe she was born that way. It would be a great conversation piece. Hey, I like the way you dyed your hair. No, that's just the way it looks all the time. Thank you. I hope she's not mad.
You were nice about it. You gave her a compliment.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I did. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
She is walking away, though.
Yeah. I don't blame her. Hey, thanks for coming by. What was I just saying? Oh, the Get Your Own Show is one of our highlights because it all started when you had people in the audience going, you're really bad at your job. I could do what you do a lot better. So we just said, come on up. We let people come up, get behind the microphone, go, start. We play them some open music, some bumper music to get into the show. Literally, you can see the flop sweat pouring from their forehead after about 30 seconds. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to, I don't know when, maybe we'll do that right away during the noon hour. Because we got Lil B coming up, Feminine Touch of the Program tomorrow. She'll be here both Fridays. And both Fridays, we're also going to play Progrum Password. And we're bringing in the stars. The stars, they say the stars come out at night. They'll be coming out midday here. Tomorrow, Marnie and Max will be joining Lil B and I intend to be.
That's some energy right there.
That's a lot of high energy.
Yeah.
It's not as high energy as High Energy Helvey, but it's still high energy. And then a week from this Friday, a week from tomorrow, it's going to be Justin Gard and the Maestro of the Morning, Corey Cove. They'll join us for some Program Password. And as I mentioned, we're going to have Brian Oak out here. He will join us for Rock Talk next Wednesday, and then Michael Russo on Thursday. So we spent the whole opening segment just telling you about what's coming up in the next few days.
Yes.
I'm sure you're thinking to yourselves, I don't care about next Thursday. I'm here today. If you're wondering what we got coming up today, we don't got a lot, but we'll fake it. We've got Peek at the Purple coming up.
Controversial Vikings news.
Controversial Vikings news on the other side of the break. You know that's going to happen. And then Mark Rosen, the legendary one, will join us just before 2 o'clock. So plenty to get to here on the Common Man program. We'll take a short break, come back live from the Minnesota State Fair. Our fan stands presented by Mesh, Besher, and Spence Law. If you get in trouble, get a hold of Mesh, Besher, Spence. We're broadcasting live in the shadows of the grandstand from Carousel Park, right here at the State Fair.
The reviews and ratings are in, and Ice Cube's Big 3 is the surprise hit of the summer. And to cap off the season, iHeart presents the Big 3 Basketball Championship and 8th Annual Big 3 All-Star Game this coming Sunday, August 24th, live from Orlando. The remaining 2 teams fight it out for the Big 3 Championship Dr. J Trophy in the most physical, fierce, and competitive basketball league in the world. Don't miss the wild conclusion of Big 3's 8th and most historic season ever. This is the game no one wants to lose, and there's no crying in the Big 3. The action starts with the Big 3 8th Annual All-Star Game. Don't miss All-Stars Dwight Howard, Montrezl Harrell, MVP Michael Beasley, Lance Will Make You Dan Stevenson, Jordan Crawford, Greg Monroe, Earl Clark, Nazir Kaur and more show you why they are the best 3-on-3 basketball players in the world. Big Three's exciting all-star game, plus the crowning of a new Big Three champion. The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific, only on CBS.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity with Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance that keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Looking to buy your first car or home? Understanding your FICO score is key to achieving your life goals. Knowing your FICO scores helps you apply for loans with confidence and avoid surprises. With MyFICO, you get access to your FICO score, credit reports, 24/7 monitoring, and alerts on the go. Take the mystery out of your score and get your FICO score for free today. Visit myfico.com/free. That's myfico.com/free and discover the score lenders use most.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
On the Fan.
Get ready to head back to the island with the Power Trip. Join the guys at Treasure Island September 18th and in Parlay for a night full of games, tons of laughs, and great prizes. Then come back on the 19th for a live broadcast, including the Initials game. Vegas trips with the boys are up for grabs both days. Use promo code KFAN and book your stay to save 20%. Get the full details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
I got to take care of. Can you just take it from here for about 7 minutes?
You want me to just riff on my own?
Yeah, you just riff on your own.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? I got things to do. Heck with my job. That comes second. Hey, welcome back to the Minnesota State Fair. I'm the common man, Dan Cole. We have literally hundreds of people sitting out on the bleachers in front of us, and I just want to ask you two questions. The first question is, how many of you people are sitting there because you really wanted to watch the Common Man program and listen? Clap your hands. How many people were just really tired and said, this looks like a great place to sit and rest, and we'll just see what's going on here? Okay, then I think a few
wasn't as bad as we thought.
Not as bad as I thought. And, as always, we've done this every year. Because there's so many people that would like to sit there, you can see the throngs of people. It's almost like a Power Trip morning show special event. Once we get through with this segment, we're, limit one segment per customer. I'm sorry. I know like a lot of you like to stay for the whole show, but there are people that would like to sit down here. You can see them everywhere. So when we get to the end of the segment and go to break, if you could get up in orderly fashion and don't rush the stage. I mean, I know you want to touch the hem of the garment and all that, but don't rush the stage and just leave to your left in an orderly fashion, and then we'll let the other people sit down and enjoy the show. Is everybody okay with that? You're all right? I thought you'd say so. How about this? People came bearing gifts today.
Wow.
I mean, look at this. Isn't this, I know you're all Viking fans. Maybe we got a Buffalo Bill fan in the back there. We probably got a handful of Packer fans. How about this? Motor City Kitty hoodie. Full zip hoodie. Isn't that sweet looking?
Sweet.
Close circuit to Deuce. Deuce is going to be so jealous he's going to want this. I'll let Deuce touch it. Yeah, just like that.
Yes.
Isn't it nice? It's really, and then somebody else.
This one's wrapped.
29 Cole Road guy, Joe, sent me this one. This is wrapped. I got to see if it's ticking. Hold on. He sent me a clock. Isn't that nice? Not ticking.
You sure you want to open this?
I don't think it's that. Well, there was a time I was so paranoid that I would pay interns $10 to open any package sent to me at the fan. And they'd say, okay, and they start over. I go, no, wait till I get away from you. Don't do it right here. And I would go into another room, and that day, $10 they were willing to take their chance.
Sure.
It's not my fault if it would have exploded. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, look at it's in a priority.
Package inside of a package.
It's a package inside. That's the Amazon.
Yeah, that's Amazon. Now you got to get through all the tape.
And it ain't red tape. Can I use your Viking thing?
Sure.
Your pen. I can't get it open. Now, remember, you could die. I got a scissors. Does anybody carry a scissors with them for trimming their eyebrows? I do. I'm always worried about my eyebrows. Oh, Helby's here.
There we go.
Here we go. Oh. It's a license plate. Does anybody recognize that license plate?
But
do you recognize it?
It's California 853 OKG. Oh, really?
This is Rockford's license plate.
That's awesome.
853 OKG because he was from Oklahoma. How many people like the Rockford Files? Clap your hands. How many people wish the Rockford Files was on right here, right now, and Common wasn't here? Yeah, I figured as much. How about that? I got two of the greatest gifts a guy could ever want. I like money, too. If anybody's got a donation of money, I'd take that as well. That's pretty sweet. Oh, it's supposed to be Peek at the Purple. I'm sorry. Peek at the Purple is brought to you by our friends at Affordable Electric. Affordable Electric. You know, on the 30th of next month, that's $7,500 credit. Tax credit or rebate, whatever they call it for buying an electric car, that goes away. That's donezo. It's over. So I talked to my friends over at Maurer Chev, and they said they only have a couple of EVs left on the lot. And I think that's the case at dealerships all across the country because people are saying, I've been thinking about getting an EV. I better get it now when I get that $7,500. So then what you want to have in your house, you can just plug it into your regular wall socket, but it takes like 9 days to get a charge. So what you need to do is you need to get one of those 240-volt charging station things. They have to install that. You need an electrician. I got one for you, Affordable Electric. Affordable-Electric, they do great work. They have a great rate, and they will take care of you. Just tell them I told you to give them a call. Affordable-electric.com. Not yet. Affordable-electric.com. Affordable Electric is shockingly affordable. Oh, boy. That'll wake a guy up in a real hurry. I don't really have anything other than here's what I have for the Vikings. All right.
Well, they made a trade yesterday.
I was just getting to that.
Okay.
I think it's unconscionable that the Vikings would trade the Hitman. I mean, this guy gave everything he had as a safety for the Vikings for how many years was he here? His whole entire career. He wanted to retire a Viking.
Yeah.
He knows B-Flow's defense. What is it about our secondary that we think we can just let a guy like the Hitman after 13, 14 years just go?
Well, it's not like we're loaded up at that position behind him. We lost Cam Bynum in the offseason. Cam Beasy.
And so just like that.
He's one of those, like, he's a legendary Viking. He's going to be in the Ring of Honor someday. You let him retire and finish out his career as a Viking. Plus, he hasn't got to a big game here. This might have been his best opportunity to get to a big game in a Vikings uniform.
And it's not like he's fading. He's like Mark Rosen. Mark Rosen is stronger at 75 than he was at 45 because of the fitness king. And because he doesn't stress and he eats well and he gets his sleep and he's Mark Rosen, right? Harrison Phillips is better now at 30, 37 or 8?
Sure.
He's better at 37, 38 than he was at 18 or 19 years old, and we let him go. How many people are bitter about the Vikings trading the Hitman? Clap your hands.
Well, and after the emotional decision he had this offseason, right? Like,
correct.
He left the last game of the season last year, very emotional, acting as if, hey, he might have played his last game in a Vikings uniform, last game of his career. Thought he was going to maybe retire. I think it's probably more likely he was going to retire than come back.
Yeah.
He opts to come back to try to help this organization win a Super Bowl. And Not only that, to trade him for what they traded him for.
Well, they got,
when they traded him to New York.
Yeah. Well, and they trade him for Spielman picks.
Yes. Spielman picks.
Think about that. Think of how denigrating that is, and how, he must be humiliated, Hitman.
Sure. Much
like Rosen was humiliated when he was given tickets to go see Nate Bargatze, and they were the 200 section. They were the 200. Imagine when they told the Hitman, you're being traded, and guess what? You're being traded for some Spielman draft picks. It's just unfortunate. But, they got to do what they got to do. And this is why I wonder about the front office in the coaching staff here, if they're evaluating the talent rate. Are they making the kind of decisions that we'd like to see the organization make to take them to that next level? And I'm not convinced of that right now. I think this is unconscionable. It's abominable. And if that's the right
it's not a great PR move.
It's a terrible PR move.
The fans love him.
Out here, I see right now as I look out there are 4 or 5 Harry the Hitman jerseys being worn right now by people out in our audience.
Yeah.
And they love them. I heard, now I didn't know, because I didn't take, normally, oftentimes I'll take 494 right by Vikings headquarters in order, on the way to work. I heard they're protesting outside, fans are right now.
Sure.
The Harry the Hitman Club. So.
I was shocked.
I am too, and what goes around comes around, and we'll just see how well that defense plays without him. Right? He wore the green dot, the whole thing. He's the guy.
But plus, what I don't understand is out of anywhere on the purple, you thought, hey, maybe this is a position in which we are maybe not completely strong. It'd be in that secondary.
Yeah,
right?
That's exactly.
They didn't really put a lot of resources into it in free agency in the secondary. Like I said, you lost Cambeese, you lost some veteran corners from last year. You're already thin in that spot.
Correct.
To just let them go for that.
It's unfortunate.
Was that like a poll ads trying to save money?
Well, I don't know.
Penny pinching Wilfs?
When will the Wilfs announce they're going to sell the team? Maybe they're going to make an announcement that they have the intention of selling the team. A little bit later, we're going to take a short break here. When we come back, before the show's over, we're going to do a trivia contest, and the winner will win a package of Sharp Point lathe screws. Because who couldn't use a package of Sharp Point lathe screws, 3/4 length? Oh yeah, and the 3/4 length are the best. 1/2 inch ain't going to work. 3/4 length. We'll give those away a little bit later, because even if you don't use them as lathe screws, you can use them as like a maraca. See, a cucaracha, the cucaracha. Okay. Maybe I should be out on the midway. We'll take a short break. We'll come back. We got plenty more to get to. Peek at the Purple is brought to you by our friends at Affordable Electric. For all of your electrical needs, affordable-electric.com. And remember, Affordable Electric is shockingly affordable.
The reviews and ratings are in, and Ice Cube's Big 3 is the surprise hit of the summer. And to cap off the season, iHeart presents the Big 3 Basketball Playoffs. This Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, the remaining 4 teams battle it out for the right to make the Big 3 championship in the most physical, fierce, and competitive basketball league in the world. The action starts with the Big 3 Monster Energy Celebrity Game, where your favorite stars compete in Big 3 3-on-3 basketball. Then the first of 2 semifinal games features Dwight Howard and the LA Riot taking on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J's first-place Chicago triplets. The finale will see popular Miami 305 with stars MVP Michael Beasley, and last will Make You Dance Stevenson take on Nancy Lieberman's Dallas Power, who finished the season winning 5 straight weeks to capture second place. Can Glenn Rice, Greg Monroe, and Paul Millsap stop Miami's physical assault, or will Miami and Beasley put an end to Dallas's winning ways? Who will make it to the Big 3 championship? This no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, only on CBS.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance, it keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Looking to buy your first car or home? Understanding your FICO score is key to achieving your life goals. Knowing your FICO scores helps you apply for loans with confidence and avoid surprises. With MyFICO, you get access to your FICO score, credit reports, 24/7 monitoring, and alerts on the go. Take the mystery out of your score and get your FICO score for free today. Visit myfico.com/free. That's myfico.com/free and discover the score lenders use most.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Annabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Annabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Mall of America mystery cards are back, and we are bringing them to you all summer long. Grab yours at KFAN events throughout the summer and wherever you see your KFAN street team. Then, make sure you redeem them at the Mall of America for fun prizes and big discounts. See full list of events at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Say, Brett Blakemore, you never sounded better. I mean, there's something changed there. The vibe that was it. You've never delivered a vibe like that ever in your life, Blake. When did you make that change? Hello.
I just became very talented all of a sudden.
Yeah, I can tell. I said all of a sudden it's just a new you. Your voice has a timbre to it that I really timbre. That has a real. It's very yes, it's real. It's effective.
It's a radio voice.
It's a radio voice.
I've been working very hard at it.
Yeah, well, you're doing a great job. I just hope I hope you can improve your golf game as much as you just improved your voice and your delivery on the air. Thank you very much.
That's going to take years. Won't count on it.
Yeah, I get that. By the way, for those of you in the audience, earlier I announced, with the hundreds of people that were waiting to sit in the bleachers, that you were supposed to, after every segment, get up and then, let other people. I was just kidding. You didn't really have to get up and leave. There's basically nobody here. And where are you going now? We just got started. Is it that bad? They've heard all this material before.
Sure.
This State Fair material I've done every year for 25 years. Well, the State Fair doesn't do much new, do they? Couple of new foods here, couple of new foods there. Otherwise, everything's the same, right? You've got Carousel Park. You've got the Midway. You got... what's the farm thing called? What is it called again? What do they call the farm place? Yeah, Machinery Hill. Thank you. They used to call it. It used to be Machine. When you were a kid, you loved coming to Machinery Hill, especially when you were a city slicker like me. You were never on a. You never. Hey, what's up, man? Keep it up. Keep up the good work. He's pumped up, man.
He's pumping it up around here.
He's pumped.
Change once every 10 years. Now we change every week.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So when you were a kid in the city slicker, you loved coming to Machinery Hill because you never had an opportunity.
Yeah.
When was ever you get a chance to hop on an old John Deere and drive it around the block? The only chance was here at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds. So it's a really good thing, and we're appreciative of that.
I have a way we could change things up a little bit.
How's
if you're
that?
worried about saying this. Well, we have like this wheel.
Find a new host.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. What else?
We have a wheel with a bunch of the hot topics that are going on for today in the sports world.
And there's plenty to go on. The Minnesota Twins lost again to another AAA team last night. Minnesota Vikings traded Hitman Harry. What else is going on in sports? Well, there's so many.
Lynx play tonight.
So there's so much got to get.
Little League World Series.
That's underway. Why don't we spin the wheel of topic? I can't decide.
Wheel of Topic!
games, too. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Commons Golf Game.
Oh.
What'd you shoot today?
81.
Where'd we play?
Prestwick at Wedgwood and Woodbury.
Where'd you hit it on one?
Where do you think? Right up the gut. How far from the green?
How far from the green was it?
I had a 9-iron in my hand.
Second shot?
I pushed it right, but it did get on the green.
Then what?
I had 35, 40 feet for birdie, left it about 4 feet short.
Then what?
Waited for my playing partner to say that's good.
Then what?
Waited for my playing partner to say that's good.
Then what?
Waited for my playing partner to say that's good.
Then what?
Then I had to putt it, and I made it. So
incredible.
I was on pace to shoot 72. The club was my brush. The ball was my paint. The course was my canvas. And then it got away from me. But that's okay, too. That's okay. I enjoyed myself today. I tried to whistle while I work, and I just kept control of myself. P.J. Fleck, head coach of the soon-to-be national champion Minnesota Golden Gopher football team. Got Golden Gopher football fans out there? Clap your hands, please. Do you like the row the boat thing? Do you like row the boat, Ski-U-Mah?
Go Gophers.
Go Gophers. Here's what I'll tell you. If you ever do decide to row the boat, please, if you've watched this team, bring a life jacket with you. Because you know what? You're not going to need to. It's not a chance. We're like the unsinkable Molly Brown. Nothing will ever happen to us. Because I'll tell you what, you can only float on that oar for about 4 or 5 minutes, and that's going to sink too. So if you have a life jacket, you might be there long enough for a Badger fan to rescue you. I know that was terrible. I shouldn't have said that. That's sacrilegious. But PJ was here on the Paul Allen project, but PA wasn't here. Where was he?
I think he was here for part of the show, but for that, yeah.
Think about that. He just does a couple of hours, and it's sort of like, you know, like if you ever watch, like, are there any medical shows on now? Because the last time I watched a medical show was called Marcus Welby, MD. Yeah. They do, like, what do you got? What's a medical show? What's it called? Oh, okay, so it's something on Netflix. It's something on Netflix. And so, well, no, who was the really handsome guy that went to TV to the movies? He was in the Coen Brothers movie about
Rosie.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
He started.
He was on that hospital show.
He was on that hospital show called ER. I think is what it was called. So he was there.
I think he was actually Doogie Howser.
Doogie Howser.
That's what he was. Yeah.
Doogie Howser, LTD. The hell was I talking about this for? What was I getting to? Doctors, lawyers, and bears, oh my. Have you noticed how things change the older you get? You know, that like...
Well, you're talking about... I know what you're talking about.
Well, like, for instance, let's say, you know, sometimes things that you didn't like as a kid, you now enjoy now, right? As an adult. Like, for instance, I used to never like spankings.
You were basically talking about, you were doing the doctor version of 9 to noon is like a baseball game where the starter goes up for 4 innings and then you bring in the reliever.
Yeah, it's the same.
You go to the bullpen.
It's like if you, let's say you've seen the shows before, right? A guy's doing some major surgery, like he's doing, you know, a heart transplant or double lung transplant, or maybe he's doing a frontal lobotomy when he'd really rather have a bottle in front of him, right? And he does all the important stuff, and then it's just time to close up, to suture him up. He takes his gloves off, tosses them aside, he taps the guy on the shoulder and goes, "Why don't you close for me?" Right? That's what PA's doing now. Apparently he worked till 11 o'clock today, and that's enough for him, a couple of hours. Let Nordo close the show.
Hopefully Nordo wasn't like the Twins bullpen.
Yeah, well, I think Nordo did a bang-up job. He's pretty good at what he does. So, but PJ was here during the Paul Allen project, minus Paul Allen.
Yeah.
So he's talking and he's doing, you know, the Ski-U-Mah, row the boat. He's getting everybody hyped up, big crowd. Everybody's getting excited about the Gophers. They go to break, and I tap him on the shoulder. Now imagine what he thinks. He doesn't know me. So think what he thinks when he sees this guy, aging, a crinkly-faced old guy with an Ohio State headband on, and he looks at me and he kind of jumped back like he was startled by the whole thing, right? And I said to him, I go, hey, I'm paying that school $40,000 a year. I'm going to wear this headband. And he kind of chuckled, but he was still very defensive. He was still leery of me at this point. Then I told him, once my boy graduates, I said, I won't say the Ohio State University. I'm done with that. And then he kind of had that nervous chuckle, and he kind of looked at Nordo and at Grimm and Guardsy almost like, you guys will protect me, won't you? I mean, because I think he thought I was going to, go after him with.
You're crazy, yeah.
Yeah, with like a shiv or something like that. And then I said to him,
Right here, yeah.
You know what I said to him? Oh, thank you. I said to him, I finally said to him, what I said to him was, I'm now on board with you. I understand how you're talking. He goes, huh? I go, well, I'm delusional just like you. And he loved it. Well, he did. I couldn't tell. He kind of just laughed. I don't know if he remembered when he said, let's be delusional, because we played the soundbite.
Yeah.
When he talked about, in an effort to try to get fans and the team and what are people that used to go to the college? What are they called? Alma maters? Alums. Tries to get them. I didn't go to college, by the way. Not only do I have 4 years of college eligibility remaining, but I have 2 of high school as well. And so he's trying to get them all fired up, and he to say, you got to believe that we can beat Ohio State, we can beat Michigan, we can beat Oregon, we can beat all these clubs. And he said, what I'm telling the kids is you got to be delusional. You got to actually believe that you can do it. And that makes sense. And how many people out there live a life of delusion? Clap your hands. There are a couple of us where you try to believe, like I try to believe that I'm really good at my job. I try to believe that I'm a really good dad, a really good husband, that I'm a really good golfer. And I'm deluded into thinking these things. But it's better to be delusional than to just get down on yourself, right? Do you have any delusions of grandeur or anything like that?
I used to. I think those have all gone away at this point.
They've gone away?
Yeah. I've evolved. I've aged past those.
That's unfortunate. So I was.
But did he just forget that delusional was like one of his catchphrases? He's already moved on to his next catchphrase. Because he's got a lot he's got to put in his brain because he's got to come up with different catchphrases for each interview he does.
So I just received a text message from the program director, who, by the way, thinks that.
Speaking of delusional,
he thinks that the State Fair is in what's another Heights?
Badness Heights?
He thinks the State Fair is in Badness Heights rather than Falcon Heights. He's never been here. He sends me a text 4 minutes ago that says, you have 6 more days to broadcast out there after today, don't you? Just seems like you're running out of steam early into the fair.
I always love that one.
I thought the material's been pretty good today. How about you? I just don't think he gets it.
No, of course he doesn't.
I don't think he understands.
He hasn't programmed at the level that you have.
Yeah, that's for sure. As I mentioned, Mark Rosen will be out here at 2 o'clock. He got here a little early. He's wandering the state fairgrounds right now. Mark Rosen was a big supporter of the 4-H. Did you know that? You know the 4-H is here every year?
What's that?
Well, 4-H is for the people in 4-H. It's for health, heart. I don't think it's horticulture. Does anybody know what the 4-H's stand for? Health, heart. Yeah, I got those two. Hell, no, not hell.
Head, heart, hands, health?
Health, heart, head, and hands.
Head, heart, hands, health.
For Mark Rosen, it's halibut, hotels, high rises, and hydration. What do you think of that material, Chad? I still think I'm running out of steam.
High rises.
High rises. That's a pretty good bit. Thank you. Thank you. How many people wish we had a canopy there over the bleachers? You're okay, right? They're still working on it. We'll get that eventually here. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon.
Well, I mean, I think for today, this might end up being the warmest weekday we have out here at the fair. Obviously, there's people that are trying to get to the shady part of the bleachers, but next week, it'll be the opposite. They'll all be sitting on the sun side of it because it's going to be a little bit cooler. They'll be trying to heat up and warm up over there.
I think you're absolutely right. I did mention earlier that the Minnesota State Fair here at the Fan, presented by Mesh, Besher, and Spence, Minnesota's premier personal injury lawyers. We have a daily contest going on here. If you want to be our State Fair Rube of the Day, stop by our booth. Those of you who are here already, but if you haven't arrived yet and not sure where we are, we're at Carousel Park, and you can enter your chance at $200 a day and Farm Aid 40 tickets. Thanks to Mesh, Besher, and Spence. We'll choose one Rube each and every day. And don't forget the KFAN 2012. I love our. Did you see our cheat sheet for this?
Everything's crossed out.
Well, it was. We just took last year's.
Yeah.
And just crossed out the 4 and put 2025 merchandises on sale here. And then it has every single, hat, sweatshirt, and T-shirt from last year with a line through it, and it has the new one here. But we have all sorts of great KFAN merch on sale to here, from Dong Show to Gong Show.
That's a good one.
It's a really popular item. When I got here, I asked Nick from Promotions, my good friend Mick from Promotions, and I asked him, I said, how are sales? He goes, they've been brisk so far. And then I said, what's been the best-selling shirt? He said the two that were the best was, I promised myself I wouldn't believe. How many people have seen the I promised myself I wouldn't believe? It's really good. It shows a Viking fan kind of with his head in. I didn't get a good look at it. With his head in his hands, he promised he wouldn't do it, right? And then the other one is from Dong Show to Gong Show, and that's Barrero related, right? Because back when the team was the what was the name of they were the lumber company? No, what did we call them? When they hit
Bomba Squad.
Bomba Squad. So when they were the Bomba Squad, they came out with the T-shirt, the Dong Show, right? Because oftentimes a home run is called a dong. Well, now that we don't hit any anymore, we've gone from the Dong Show to the Gong Show. Get it? Sort of like Vikings Uncensored at Joe Censors.
Oh.
Get it?
I had never put that together before.
So from Dong Show to Gong Show, and that's flying off the shelves as well. We have a Common Man themed shirt. It's Wheel of Topic, and it's really nice. And I think you'd like to own that. But we also have all sorts of different KFAN hats. We have the Corn Sweat Survivor shirt. I think that's a Barrero related thing. There's no Louie, only Steve. Morning show related.
The morning show.
So funny. Everything the morning show does is funny. They could just sell a blank T-shirt and I'd start laughing.
Well, I think they got two shirts as well.
Oh, they do.
They also have the Paul, your hands up.
Am I missing something? Is that an inside joke from the show? Do I not get it?
I think Corey just says it all the time because Paul literally will raise his hand when he wants to talk. So it's like Corey going, Paul, your hands up.
Oh.
Paul's turn to talk.
I must have missed that the last time I listened to the show. Unless they've been doing it since, 2004.
They've been doing it a while.
Okay. I didn't come prepared today, did I?
As opposed to any other day?
My guitar guy's right there.
Yeah, he's right there. He'll be here.
Well, yeah, he'll be here.
250.
Yeah, and I know there's people out there listening that probably are shocked to hear that Mouth Guitar Guy is here. He's not just visiting. He actually returned. He was going to California. He packed up the truck. He moved to Beverly. He got there, and he says they were doubling his rent on him. And I think really he admitted it to me. He was born in California, but then he moved and he lived there for a few years. Then he came to Minnesota, and he always thought California was his home. And he even told me when I on a send-off, when I went over to his apartment, he had everything packed up the day before he left. And he said when he got to California, he was going to get across the border and he was going to kiss the ground, right? Now he's realized this is home. I said, this is home for you. And he realized it. So Mouth Guitar Guy is back.
He's one of us.
He is one of us. He's going to, he's got his new Mouth Guitar Guy t-shirt. And he's going to do he's going to spend he's going to spend the 2 days this week and all of next week with an ode to Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. So he's going to do a lot of covers of their stuff. So that's something we are certainly looking forward to here on the Common Man program live from the Minnesota State Fair. Hey, what's up, me boy? Good to see you. You're rowing the boat. I saw a piece in the Fish Wrap Factory on the West Side about J.J. McCarthy, and it was headlined, how high is J.J. McCarthy's confidence? The highest it's ever been. Was what the quarterback says. Now, I don't know where it was when he got here. I don't know when he says his high. I don't know what level that would be at. But Here's what he said. How high? Extremely high. The highest it's ever been. I feel like just looking at the guys around me and the coaching staff, that gives me all the confidence in the world. Knowing I have God at my back, at all our backs, I just feel like I get goosebumps right now thinking about it. Extremely confident in the way we attack every day, put in the work. The rest is going to take care of itself. Having that confidence level as a precursor of the work that we put in, it makes me really excited. And, Tenneby, we've spent a lot of time talking about McCarthy in his journey to the NFL. The 3 losses, I think, in his entire football career as a quarterback from high school through college, undefeated last year to a national championship. And when you have that kind of a record, I suppose you do have a lot of confidence, right? I mean,
sure.
You must feel like, most of the time it's going your way. So if his confidence is as high as it's ever been, maybe the sky's the limit for him. I don't know how much of that's just lip service. It's just like, I don't think a guy, if he didn't have, I'm not saying he has none at all, but if it was even if it wasn't at his highest, I don't think he would say that. So, but it's a good sign. I'll have to take his word for it. I do know that with the receiving core, the receiver room, it's a little, there's some question marks there.
Lots of questions.
We expect Jets to play. They say that, by all accounts, he will be ready week 1. He's been nursing a hamstring through almost the entire training camp. Addison's out for the first 3 games of the season, the number 2 wideout.
And he got hurt at practice
And
yesterday.
he got hurt at practice. And Naylor is still nicked up, right?
Naylor is a hand injury, and I'm starting to think that's more serious. Obviously they're not going to tell us right away.
Right.
But if it's a hand injury and you're out for more than a week,
yeah,
to me there's something broken in there.
Yeah.
And that takes X amount of weeks to heal. Just heal. It's got to be a broken bone of something, right? It's not like a strain in a muscle where that could come back in a day or 2 or maybe a week. And but if it's a hand-related injury and you're not back yet, to me there's got to be a break in there.
There's a is it Ty Felton?
He got hurt at practice yesterday.
And he got hurt at practice, and he's a rookie wide receiver.
Yes.
Right? So
I think he was more going to be a returner at this point. I don't know how much receiver reps he was going to get.
And that's why yesterday the reports from Pelissero and others, Pelissero, one of us, where the Vikings were actively pursuing a trade for a wide receiver. Have you, I know you're on X/Twitter and all the other websites. Have you seen anything lately, any reports of any rumors going around regarding the Vikings possibly trading for a wide receiver?
I haven't seen any specific substantiated rumors. Other, people just throw names out, and I don't know if there's anything to that. The one piece of news I guess you could see is the 49ers traded for a receiver yesterday. They acquired Sky Moore from the Kansas City Chiefs. He was once a second-round pick for Kansas City and has done basically nothing at the NFL level. So I guess from a market standpoint of teams that are in need of wide receiver, now San Francisco is out of that market. Okay. I still think, and I know it's going to come off as you're only bringing him up because he's a hometown name and he's played here and he's from here. But to me, Adam Thielen makes the most sense. Just a guy that you're not going to have to give up a lot to get. Because of his age, it's a short, temporary thing, right? You're not investing a ton of money into him. And he's familiar with the team. He's familiar with the organization. He's played under Kevin O'Connell. He's going to know the offense to a certain extent. To me, that's the biggest no-brainer of all of them.
Do you think Carolina would want to part ways with him?
Well, that's the thing. It takes 2 to tango. So you can say it all you want on your side. And I don't know if they'd want to part with him. 2, you don't know how much they're willing, how much it's going to take to get him, right? Like I'm not giving up a 3rd, 4th round pick for him.
Well, and not only that, if you remember when he joined Carolina last year, he said the number 1 goal
2 years ago.
2 years ago was to be on a team that had a chance to win a big game.
Correct.
So I don't think he'd really want to leave that Carolina club because they're pretty good. Because didn't they win 1 game that year? Or was
2 years ago, yes.
2 years ago.
Bryce Young came on a little bit at the second half of the season last year after he got benched early on. I think Carolina is going to be better than people think. And given the division they're in, with the New Orleans Saints might be the worst team in football, Atlanta's just meh. And Tampa Bay, probably the cream of the crop in the division, but they've had some injury stuff, including one of their best offensive linemen's hurt. I think Carolina might surprise some people and might contend. It might be in the mix for a while for that AFC or the NFC South.
Let's do this. We'll continue to scour the waiver wires to see if there's any wide receivers available for the soon-to-be Big Game World Champion Minnesota Vikings. We'll take a break. On the other side of it, Tenneby will grill me with 5-3-4. What you got for me, Tenna?
We have some Marco Rossi news.
Marco Rossi news. We're broadcasting live from the Minnesota State Fair, continuing coverage day 1 of 7 for the Common Man and Tenneby. We're live from Carousel Park in the shadows of the Grandstand for the Minnesota State Fair right here on the Fan.
Presents the Big Three Playoffs. This Sunday, the remaining 4 teams battle to make the championship in the most physical, fierce, and competitive basketball league in the world. The action starts with the Big Three Monster Energy Celebrity Game. Then Dwight Howard and his Ellie Ryan take on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J Chicago Triplets. The finale will see popular Miami 305 with stars MVP Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson take on Nancy Lieberman's Dallas Power. Who will make it to the Big Three Championship? The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, only on CBS.
Looking to buy your first car or home? Understanding your FICO score is key to achieving your life goals. Knowing your FICO scores helps you apply for loans with confidence and avoid surprises. With MyFICO, you get access to your FICO score, credit reports, 24/7 monitoring, and alerts on the go. Take the mystery out of your score and get your FICO score for free today. Visit myfico.com/free and discover the score lenders use most.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.